Okay, here we go. I want to thank all of you for watching and thank all the new subscribers and all of you that make comments and those of you that have been making comments and continuing to watch as I grow and just share these videos. I appreciate all of you. So this is really not a comparison video because you can't really compare how these ratcheting wrenches are made compared to these. They're in two different categories, but I just happen to have both of these sets, so I'm going to share with you some of the things that I've noticed, and I have not even removed one of these from the packaging. So right now is going to be the first time that I actually remove these from the packaging, but I have noticed a couple small things just within the short time that I've had these. Now, maybe probably 2 years ago, I acquired both sets of these GearWench standard, metric, and the Stubbies. I don't remember if this was a full set. I think it might have been two separate sets. This is a set, and then this is a set. I think if I'm incorrect, then I'm not here to be correct, guys. I'm just here to share. So, but I think these might have been two different sets. I did purchase these at Sears, one of the locations, and at the time I did not have a full set of ratcheting wrenches. I think I may have had a couple Craftsman ratcheting wrenches. I really don't remember, but I did not have a set that had quite a few of the sizes. So let's get into how many pieces. So on the metric side of the GearWench is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pieces. So it's 10 pieces for the metric. It's 10 pieces for the SAE for the standard, and so it might have been a 20-piece set. Now the sizes include 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I do like that the sizes are in order. That's one of the decision factors when I acquired this kit, because it did not skip, and I did appreciate the fact that, especially on the metric side, it did not skip, because probably 80% of the time I'm using the MMs, and maybe 20-25% we actually use standard. Let's see. So yeah, so that's what made me decide to acquire that set. And at the time, once again, I did not have a full set. So this is an excellent bang for the buck. Please do not ask me how much. I do not remember. But all you super savvy buyers out there, you can find this set. If you do not have a set, I definitely suggest acquiring this set, because it's very budget friendly and it gives you a pretty good range of sizes. I don't remember the price. I'm trying to recall it, but it was a very good bang for the buck, and I have utilized these many times since I've had them, and they've been really good. I haven't had any issues with these GearWrench set. The little stubbies really come in handy, because sometimes as you know, you're in these, something is blocking something else and the space is so small. The stubbies come in handy for sure. On the stubbies I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be a 12 piece, almost like, sound like chicken, 12 piece chicken and biscuits. But 12 piece on the stubbies. Excuse my humor. I'm going to try it every now and then. It might be a little bit corny, but bear with me, people. I'm just sharing. So we have a 12 piece, and the sizes here start actually at 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So 10 through 15 for the stubbies. For standards is 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, 1/2, 9/16, and 5/8. So those are the sizes that you have. If you would like to know the sizes, here is 1/4, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, 1/2, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, and 3/16. So these sets are 15 pieces here, 15 pieces there. This is the standard size. This is the metric size. And for the Milwaukee, it starts at 8 and goes in order until 22. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It goes all the way exactly in order. The reason I purchased these, because later these are going to be utilized in some higher applications. I use this for little personal projects, DIY type of things. A few, I wouldn't say major, but minimum range situations. I've used these wrenches and they were great for that. These are going to be used later, probably later next year, in mobile mechanic type of situations. I will be assisting someone with doing a mobile mechanic service, and these tools will be utilized for that. And also a maintenance type of service. The higher end tools that you see in my videos are being purchased for a few things now, but mostly for those applications. So we'll be a couple of people utilizing those tools in very high level major applications. So that's why I acquire some of the higher levels now. But when I started for myself personally, I acquired some things that at least got me into the space of having what I needed, and these have been very beneficial. So what I'm going to do is maybe, I guess, compare a little bit, since I have them in front of me, the thickness of the metal for, I guess, the Milwaukee compared to the GearWench. Now this is a 8, and as you can see, it has the little indentation in there. Nice quality. Look like they machined or stamped the Milwaukee name on the inside, and then they have, I guess, the number. I'm not sure, that model number or something. But and then you got the Milwaukee also on the other side. This is the one with the MaxBite. I shared this in the opening video that I really wanted that, so I did a lot of research and searching around to find these at a decent price. Most of the time, I think right now online, these are going for probably $250 on average if they're available. Home Depot had the best deal far as price, but did not have the actual wrenches available. But I shared that in the unboxing, so I acquired these from, I think, eBay, and I had to purchase them separately on eBay because this was one price and then that one was another price. And I think I was able to save about $100 or so with purchasing them the way I did. Instead of paying $250, I think I paid under $2 for both sets. So I was grateful for that. So let's see the thickness of. Now once again, guys, I'm just sharing. I'm not one of those technical guys where I'm going to go into how the metal was forged and all that kind of stuff. I try to keep it more basic for a lot of us beginners into this whole tool world. So I'm keeping it simple. I'm quite sure you can find videos where it's all technical with what type of plating is on the chrome and all that kind of stuff. This is not that kind of content. Just sharing a few things. So let's just see the thickness here. So on the open end, so that's 514. I have my camera in a different position, so I can't really see if you can see everything. So 5.26. So it looks as if it must taper slightly because it's a different measurement here. Oh my goodness, I can't see. Okay. Then it is on the tip. So forgive me in my movement. Once again, I'm not striving to be a professional at this. So it's a little raw, a little uncut. And yeah, so let's see what we have back here on the ratchet side. So on the ratchet side, we have 6.98. So we might as well just say 7. So we're going to say 7 as far as the thickness. So I'm going to grab the 8 of the GearWench and see what we have. On the open end, 5.48. And on the ratchet side, we have 6.95. So once again, Milwaukee, 4.99. And 6.98. Wow. So the ratchet size are actually the exact thickness. And the open end side, the GearWench, is actually a little thicker on the head. And when you look at it, you can actually see it. So the GearWench is actually a really good bang for the buck. It's thick. It doesn't have the MaxBite, but it really, really gets the job done. Let's see in the handle part. Let's see what we got here. 3.22. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's try it again. 3.67. 3.33. 3.36. Okay. 4. 3.68. Okay, so 3.68, 3.33, 3.36. Okay, so 3.33, and this looks like this is around 3.68. So in the handle part, even with the indention, the Milwaukee is thicker in the handle and more thin on the open end. GearWench is not as thick in the handle and thicker on the open end. Far as the ratchet side, they're both actually the same thickness. Okay, so one of the other things that I did notice while these are still in the package, as I twist, it has a certain little tone you can hear. Here, it's much more quiet, and what I notice is when you click, there's like a little play before it actually stops. The GearWench wrenches has a lot of play before it actually stops. So once you hear it click and you go down until it actually stops, there's a lot of play. I've noticed with the Milwaukee, there's no play. Yeah, as soon as it clicks, you go down, it stops. It's right there. So there's no play at all with the Milwaukee. So I have not had a chance to try these on anything yet, but I'm quite sure they're going to do a good job. And also they have a little arrow. The arrow is kind of cool. That's considerate, because sometimes when you're working and you're talking or you're doing whatever, and usually sometimes we check this to see the direction, or you just know that the fronts, well, actually you can't tell what's the front side or not, but anyway, the point is A lot of times you're going to place this on your head and it's going to be the opposite of what you need. You have to take it off, flip it around, and so you can go in the correct direction. But this is just pretty cool that it has a little arrow here that you can see. It's pretty nice to show you the direction. Maybe I can find a larger one for you to see. Okay, oh, this is large enough. Oh, let's go with 18. Okay, so 18, you can really see. So you can hear the click, and once again, no play. I mean, as soon as it clicks, it stops. And on the 17, you click, and you have this display, and you can feel the looseness in the ratchet here. The gears feel much smaller, much lighter, much more loose. And for the Milwaukee, it has a really loud click. You can hear the gears and the teeth really biting in here. So once again, I'm not trying to compare these two because I know that they're manufactured for a complete different level of ratcheting. But once again, I'm just sharing because I happen to have these sets. Once again, the GearWench has been phenomenal. It has taken care of everything that has been in front of it. They have not failed in any kind of way. It's a great bang for the buck. And if you guys are starting off, please go with the more budget-friendly stuff, because what I've noticed is that most of the cheaper tools, even whether it's Harbor Freight or whatever, probably 75 to 80% of the time they can get the job done. Now, if you're doing this as a business, this is your livelihood, then yes, it's going to benefit you to go with the higher quality tools because they're going to last you longer and going to be more efficient. But if you're starting off, do not worry or be concerned with starting off with some more budget-friendly tools so you can get started, because that's more important, because your skill level is what's going to determine how efficient you are with the tools anyway. So definitely get the tools according to where you're at versus trying to get in a lot of debt. I would prefer for you guys, I'm trying to cut down on saying you guys, because there's actually a few females that's watched this content also. But yeah, try not to do the debt thing. It's better to go economical, get started, build up your skill level, build up your I guess value, worth, and also build up your pocketbook. Then you can purchase the next level of tools after you made money with the first level of tools. And it makes it much more convenient to purchase these after you've used these to make the money, and then you purchase these, versus starting off with these where, yes, you're still going to make the money, but it's going to take you much longer if you go into debt to purchase these, or if you're waiting because now you need to come up with $500 just to purchase 2 sets of wrenches, and that might not be the most economical thing. So I usually try to do things in phases and stages and in a way that it makes sense at the time. So that's why I didn't start off with these. I just started off with these from Sears, caught the sale. They've been excellent. They've done the job 100% of the time so far. So I just want to thank all of you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm in a position where I can answer. So far, I answer every single comment, every single question, and I will catch you on the next one.